welcome everyone to the stream. We're going to be starting the songs very soon. Got lots of new tunes to share with you. Songs that you haven't heard ever before. If you haven't got the album yet, these are new ones that you won't be able to get them on Spotify or any place except for the website. So welcome to the Tear Out Your Heart album launch. Thanks everyone for joining me. I hope you can hear me clearly. And the audio quality should be great for tonight, but I know that it's a little bit out of sync. I understand that with the video. I've been working hard on fixing that from the previous streams. This is the best that I can do given the time constraint of what we have. So I'm going to play you some songs off the album, and this is one of the singles that you can find on Spotify as well. So if you are just joining in, let me know in the comments where you're from. I love to chat with you, have a little bit of interaction, and welcome. Thank you so much to the people who've supported my music and continue to support it. And let me know. I've had some really great feedback from the album so far, and I can't wait to hear what you think of it. And let me know in the comments. All right. We start again, nowhere left but to begin. Better place, a peaceful space, sinking in. Reality takes a seat, you're not alone. Although your flock has flown, wake up with a fright. It keeps you up at night, choosing what to do. Never been above you. Sometimes do what's right, simply not do what's wrong. Sometimes do what's right, it's just not going along. Sometimes do what's right, simply not do what's wrong. Sometimes do what's right, it's just not going along. Give me space, give me time, give me freedom, speak my mind. Give me peace, give me hope, give me a break so I can go. Sometimes doing what's right is simply not doing what's wrong. Sometimes doing what's right is just not going along. Sometimes doing what's right is simply not doing what's wrong. Sometimes doing what's right is just not going along. Sometimes doing what's right, simply not doing what's wrong. Sometimes doing what's right, it's just not going along. Awesome. Welcome everyone to the live stream tonight. I hope you're enjoying the show and enjoying the album so far. Let me know in comments where you're tuning in from, and I'd love to have a little chat with you, or if you want to remain anonymous, that's also fine. You can just listen and enjoy. That's totally fine. I'm going to do a song that's the title, not the title track, the single that's come out with the album. So this is You Got a Power. And this is something that you can get on Spotify and pop it into your exercise playlist, or your, I don't know, your revving up playlist, your motivational list, whatever, that kind of thing. Once you hear it, you'll know what I mean. So, this will get you going. If you weren't awake already, this will get you going.
looking for a better way, hoping you could find it for a brighter day. But you got blindsided. You got a power no one can take from you. You got the strength to shine, what it takes to see it through. All of your cares, all of your worries, all of your problems you leave behind. All of your cares, all of your troubles, all of your problems out of your mind. Looking for a higher love, surpassing freedom, sick of push and shove. Yeah, can you hear them? You got a power no one can take from you. You got the strength to shine, what it takes to see it through. All of your cares, all of your worries, all of your problems you leave behind. All of your cares, all of your troubles, all of your problems out of your mind. Water flows stronger than a rock. The force is greater than anything that was stuck. You got a power no one can take from you. You got the strength to shine, what it takes to see it through. All of your cares, all of your worries, all of your problems you leave behind. All of your cares, all of your troubles, all of your problems out of your mind. All of your cares, all of your worries, all of your problems out of your mind. All your cares, all your worries and troubles, all your cares, all your worries and troubles, all your cares, all your worries and troubles.
Awesome. That's the song that's come out with the album as a single, so you can get that on Spotify, Apple Music, all those good places, and you can chuck it into your playlist to get you motivated for the day, exercise. I don't know, you tell me if you've got a playlist you want to put it in. Let me know and I'll put it on my Facebook page and I'll let everyone know about it. So let me know where you're tuning in from in the chat. Welcome everyone. It's great to see some people here that are supporting my music and enjoying the stream. It's early on the evening in Perth. I'm sure it's later in the evening for you guys in Sydney and Melbourne, Brisbane. I've got quite a few fans in Tasmania and Adelaide, of course. Adelaide, it's okay. And also in Japan. So I've chose this time to suit people in that time zone. So welcome to my music. I'm going to be playing some stuff on the guitar in a bit as well. A couple of acoustic tracks. I'll do one more like this. Now, here's a song that I think people know. This is one of the main themes of this album. And I'll give you a bit of info, a bit of a story about how I wrote this song after we do it, if people would like to hear that, how I came up with this one.
This darkness won't last. It might feel like it's never gonna pass. This pain that you feel, no one else can bear it. I can help you share it. Don't run, I'll hold your hand while we get to the place for you. Do the things you love to do. The world still needs you. There's still room for you, place for you. Do the things you love to do. Your past is not who you are now. I believe in you, even if you don't. We all make mistakes, we grow, we learn, we move on. Don't run, I'll hold your hand while we get to the other side. The world still needs you. There's still space for you, place for you. Do the things you love to do. The world still needs you. There's still room for you, place for you. Do the things you love. The world needs you. There's more inside you. The world needs you. Needs you. The world still needs you. There's still space for you, place for you. Do the things you love to do. The world still needs you. There's still space for you, place for you. Do the things you love to do. The world still needs you. There's still room for you, place for you. Do the things you love to do.
Awesome. Welcome everybody to the stream. Awesome, M from Hong Kong. Thank you for enjoying the album. Really thank you for that. I wrote that song that you just heard now because a few reasons. One was some fans were messaging me about one of the other songs on this album, which is Time in Your Hands, and they were saying, oh, that really impacted me and helped me through a tough time, and started telling me about the stories of their lives and the things that had happened. And it really made me feel grateful to be able to help people in those times, but also like, you know, that's really emotional for people to share their story with you. And some of those people have gone through really a lot of difficulty. And just reverb off my voice so it doesn't kill you with that echo. That's not really necessary. And when I was listening to that, like reading their stories and thinking about that, and you know, some of this was texting people a little bit with the messages, I was really kind of understanding the impact of what those songs could have. And at the same time, I had a situation in my workplace where someone had said that they didn't feel like they could go on in their life, and they were, you know, had contemplated ending their life, and they're okay now, but at the time I did everything, you know, that's right that you do, but I wanted to do more, and I wanted to be able to say more, and I went home and I thought about it, and then I wrote this song. So that's what The World Still Needs You is about, because there's some kind of void that happens in people's lives sometimes where they feel, you know, this can happen also when people retire or circumstances change in your life, and you're like, oh, I just don't feel like I have a place in the world anymore because you've changed, or the world has changed, or something has happened. And, you know, I just wanted to tell everyone that you're important and what you love to do makes the world a better place. What you love to do is important for the world. It's important for you to do it for you, but it's also important for the world. So I hope that little story helps you understand that song more. And also that's a big theme on this album. There's a lot of those kinds of songs. All right, I'm going to play you something that you would have not heard ever before unless you've got this album. This is a totally new song. And also, again, this was a bit of a toss-up whether I would
put this as the single. They're all good songs and I love them all, as you do when they're like your little babies. So I hope you enjoy this one.
Regardless of the company you keep, shining in the dark, alarms are starting to beep. Instead of all the hatred that we see, can we be happy now with who we're gonna be? Don't you wanna just feel love? Aren't you sick of fighting all the time? Don't you wanna just feel love? Don't you wanna find a resting place for your mind? Is there a world of hope and love and peace? We can leave behind our corporate greed. A world where everybody can achieve and be the person they're supposed to be. Don't you wanna just feel love? Aren't you sick of fighting all the time? Don't you wanna just feel love? Don't you wanna find a resting place for your mind? Swap the context for a soundbite. Now we wonder why this world is turned upside down, and the fears that keep you up at night and got me fleeing to this one horse town. Don't you wanna just feel love? Aren't you sick of fighting all the time? Don't you wanna just feel love? Don't you wanna find a resting place for your mind? That song just ends like that. It's one of those songs where I feel like every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, I'd like it to go on a little bit more. But that's probably a good thing because that makes you want to play it again or listen to it again, so you won't wear it out. Something a little bit different. So you've got those to choose from when you get the album. You can get it on CD, you can get it on digital download. If you get it on digital download, it'll be given to you instantaneously as soon as you've gone in the shop, and at the end of the purchase, it's just there, and you can download it, and then you can do whatever you want with it. You can't obviously publish it as your own songs, but I mean, you can listen to it in whichever way you like to listen to music. So, it doesn't bother me if people purchase a digital download and then burn it onto their own CD, if that's what you want to do. I understand, I've got heaps of fans overseas that the postage is a lot to get it from Australia. Now, what's great is if you get a CD from me here, I will sign it on the inside there to you, and you'll have something unique that no one else has got with your sign to you. So that's something special. And you're also supporting independent music. So that's one of the reasons why I've decided to release this album in this way, so that there's no other middle people involved in the sale, and then all the money that I get from the sales goes towards promoting the album, letting people know about it, paying for it, making new music. Like I'd love to be able to make lots more music. It's if you want to know how much it costs to make the album, you can text me and I'll let you know. It's probably a lot more than you think it is, because it was a lot more than I thought it would be when I first got into it. But it's such a love, and it's been such a joy to make it. And some of these songs have been many years in the making. I'm going to just switch over to acoustic mode now. If you've just joined in the stream, I'd love to hear where you're from, so let me know in the comments. Oh, I've done that again where I've taken off I've just let you have the reverb voice for a bit. So I'm just going to move a few things around. Let me mute this. There we go. It wasn't too hard. Although I do need to do that again slightly.
So I'm going to play a couple of songs on my guitar now. And bring that one in there. Got my trusty little capo there. Just have a little quick changeover now to do some acoustic songs, and then I'll end with some more album ones as well. So, what's happened here? Right. Okay, so some of my fans have what I've called an acoustic EP, and there's a couple of songs on that are not on any other platforms. And I always get asked to play this particular song, so I'm going to play it now as a because it was a request. This is what happens when you're your own sound man. That's me today. Okay, great. There we
go. Take a moment to stop. Everything you have, you forgot. Do you appreciate, or do you just go to feel the pain? Do you numb it all too soon? Take a moment to stop. Breathe, be grateful for what you got. If you don't know if it's real, make believe and someone told you what to feel. All you do is get, all you do is never know. All you do is chase tiny bits of
Awesome. Welcome everyone to the stream. If you've just joined in or you've been on here the whole time, thank you for supporting my music and being a part of it. I really appreciate it. I'm going to play another song now that's also a bit of a popular tune, even though I do. So this song is called Mystery. You can find this on Spotify in an electronic version, but I also like this acoustic version that I'm going to do of it now. I think there might be an acoustic version just on my YouTube channel by itself. You can have a listen to that if you like this.
You've already given it all away. I came around, but you had nothing left to say. You were everything you are, and it's shallow. I have listened to your words, and the shallow. Is there still mystery in this world? With a click or a swipe, do we know it all? Here in the mystery, is that where you find me? Is that where we find love? In the places that we hide. Here in the mystery, is that where you find me? Is that where we find love? In the places that we hide. Still so much I can't understand. Why I'm alone, I can't find a good man. Still some things I can't figure out. Know it all, but why is there so much doubt? Is there still mystery in this world? With a click or a swipe, do we know it all? Here in the mystery, is that where you find me? Is that where we find love? In the places that we hide. Here in the mystery, is that where you find me? Is that where we find love? In the places that we hide.
Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining the stream, supporting my music. Really, really appreciate it. I've got some other songs to play you before we finish today. And feel free to share the stream with those who might like it. I'm just going to mute one of these. There we go. Yeah, so I hope you've been enjoying the album launch so far. If you're not already part of my email fan club, my emails, then you need to get them because they're full of goodness and fun and interesting things that I send to you about how I wrote the songs, behind the scenes stuff. My fans actually helped choose the album art because I wasn't sure what I was going to use for the single of Tear Out Your Heart, and that's how I started creating this. And my fans actually helped me choose the single that was going to come out with the song, and so you get to be part of that, and there's so much fun there. And sometimes I'll send fans a song that I'm working on and ask them what they think. So if you'd like to be part of that, you can jump onto my website and just sign up for the free acoustic EP. You'll get 5 songs that are professionally recorded in a studio from me, and then you can also, and those are new ones, not on this album, just different songs. There is a acoustic version of Time in Your Hands on that acoustic EP, and then you'll be connected to me. And if you send me an email, I'll send you an email. If you send me a message,
I'll send you back a message so you can ask me whatever you'd like to ask me. All right. Now, this is a song that you may know because I put this out a few years ago, actually, when this was one of the very first songs I ever released. And for this album, I did a brand new version of it. So this is a different instrumentation, a different feel slightly, and yeah, it's a bit different. So I hope you enjoy this version of Seasons.
Ready to give up on your dreams, but they won't let go of you. And right now it's the only thing that seems to be true. You wanna let go. Wanna let go. Forget about a voice of reason. When has reason been good for you? It might just be a season. That's what you're going through. Everything you wanted, shiny colors turn to gray. Everything you asked for, slowly drifted away. Time to move on. Time to move on. Forget about a voice of reason. When has reason been good for you? It might just be a season. That's what you're going through. About don't wanna live like this anymore. It's okay, you're not the only one. I've been there before, trying to make sense of it all. You let it go. Have a dream and have nothing at all. Is that an empty hole in your heart that's left where you dropped the ball? You let it go. You let it
awesome. Thanks everyone for listening to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it and having fun. I've got another song coming up in a second. That's a new one from the album that you would never have heard before. So on this album, there's 6 new songs. Seasons is one of those songs. There's at least 4 brand new written songs that you've never heard. And this is one of those songs. So this is called Waves Colliding. Now, this is also, I mean, every song has a little story because they don't just, I guess they don't just come to you. Well, sometimes songs do just come to me, but how they get made. How is a song born? How is a song made? So I often get a little bit of inspiration from like listening to audio, other people talking, like especially conversations about stuff. And I was listening to a science podcast about particles and matter and physics and stuff like that. And it just got me thinking about it. And that's how I started. That gave me these great ideas for this song. And it just became very, it's like started out just being something physically science in a way, but also that, I don't know, physics is kind of the part of science that's, you know, linked with that esoteric part of our life as well, I think. So I hope you enjoy this one. Something, another chill vibe, this one.
We're all just waves colliding, circles we can't see, are they hiding? Spinning round and round, nobody sees them. How did we get here? We don't know. And if we find the answers, will we find love? What if the search to get them makes us lose it all? A shadow follows us around. Is it asking me to be found, to awaken from this illusion? Shadows close behind, lurking in the corner of my mind, connected to this illusion. We're all just pieces in motion, spinning around in each other's commotion. I see you with my eyes. There's more than particles to skies. We're connected more than we know. And if you find the answers, will we find love? What if the search to get them makes us lose it all? Shadow follows us around. Is it asking me to be found, to wake up from this illusion? A shadow follows close behind, lurking in the corner of my mind, connected to this confusion. Spinning and turning, we're absorbing, moving and morphing, we're transforming our world. A shadow follows us around. Is it asking me to be found, to wake up from this illusion? A shadow follows close behind, lurking in the corner of my mind, connected to this confusion.
Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining the stream, and I can see someone from Japan there. Welcome. I won't try to say your name because I can't read Japanese. I can read Chinese a little bit, but not that tiny either. So I'm so glad you love my music, and thank you for joining the stream. I hope this is a good time for you. I think it might be about, I think you're an hour past where I am in Perth, so maybe it's just nearly 8 o'clock for you. I'm going to play Time in Your Hands next, and that'll probably be the to close out the stream. So it's a popular song. Thank you everyone who's helped get that song to 1 million views on Facebook. That was amazing to have a song reach 1 million views. And it's obviously hit home with a lot of people, resonated with a lot of people, that the theme of the song and just the concepts about it, right? Like, we carry this little device in our hands almost at all times, and it's literally the world in our hands. And I always find myself doing this, even though I wrote that song, and even though I'm very much aware of that, is when you're at your most vulnerable and your lowest, sometimes you sit there and you go, oh, what are other people up to? That might, as if that would somehow cheer you up. It sometimes can, and you might stumble upon something interesting or something different, but more often than not, it's not what you need at the time. And I hope that people have stumbled upon my music in a time of need. And I'm very grateful for the fact that a lot of people have discovered my music through social media. If it wasn't for social media, you may never have discovered me and got the benefit of the music. But at the same time, that's what this song is about. So I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna do this one next. Oh, I've pressed the wrong song on. Sorry. They both start with a T.
Where do we belong? Now that everything has gone, where do we go now? New spaces we will find somehow. Who do you turn to? You lost the ones who knew. Whose shoulder do you cry on? Now that what you had is gone. You wanted this space, you made it happen. And now you're alone with all your thoughts and no one else. So you wanted this room, you made it happen by yourself in the void created. Now I'm sitting here watching the highlight reel of other people's lives, living out their time, and it hurts me inside. Now I'm sitting here watching the highlight reel of everybody else, all these things that you think that you need in good time. Where do we go now? Looking at places to travel to. How do I tell you how I feel? It's so hard, so I will. Now I'm sitting here watching the highlight reel of other people's lives, living out their time, and it hurts me inside. Now I'm sitting here watching the highlight It's like poison polluting my mind. Time in your hand. All these comparisons, I feel left behind. Now I'm sitting here watching the highlight reel of other people's lives, living out their time, and it hurts me inside. Now I'm sitting here watching the highlight reel of everybody else. All these things that you think that you need in good time. Time on your hands. It's like poison polluting my mind.
Thank you everyone for your support of my album and the songs. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying the stream tonight, and if you're watching this after the live, that's totally good as well, and enjoy enjoy the music. So you can only get a lot of these songs on the album. You can get this off my website, mariehopkinsonmusic.com. Go to that front page and you'll be able to do that. If you've already bought the album, thank you so much for supporting my music. Really, really appreciate it. There's also some merchandise there. I've actually made 2 albums. If you haven't realised that already, there's actually, it's not a full album, it's an EP. I've made this album and I've made an acoustic EP, which is actually myself and my cousin he's playing guitar. And if you're on my email or Facebook or YouTube, you'll hear more about that in the weeks to come. But there's that on the website. You can go and look at that and get a download of that, or get a physical copy of it as well. And yeah, so there's lots of cool stuff there. There's some really good, lovely merchandise. You can have a look behind me at that cushion that I've got on display there. So there's some cool stuff there for people to just find and be encouraged. And yeah, I've got a lot. Oh, hello Irene, nice to see you. Thank you for your lovely comment. And yeah, so if people were interested in finding out more about the music, go to the website, and that's where you can get it. You can also stream You Got a Power on the Spotify this weekend as well, and forevermore. So I'll see you again. I'll be doing some more streams, probably not next week. I'll be having a rest next week, but I will be doing some more live streams from time to time. And I just want to say thank you everyone for supporting me in doing the album and along the journey. This has been 3 years in the making to do this, and today's gig is the last of the 3 gigs that I've done. This was a lot easier than the one at 2:00 in the morning, but that was the most popular gig at the same time, because I have a lot of fans in the UK and the US, and particularly the UK and Italy, Spain. And it was lovely to catch up with some of those people this morning, my time, 7:00 their time. But that was very hard to get up at 2 a.m. when I'd only gone to bed a few hours beforehand and wake up again. And but I've done it. And hopefully you've enjoyed the music today. So I'll leave you in peace. Thank you so much for listening, and yeah, enjoy the album. Stream it on Spotify, the single, and download the album off the website, and let me know what song you like the best. See you again soon.